भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मयोग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ये मे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मयोग विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण योग वेदांत दर्शन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थम नारायण अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने निष्ठित सर्वेषां दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं प्रार्थना नमस्काराः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः विहंग वीक्षणम। In the vihanga veekshanam we have done up to the yama niyama sadhanas. Now, it was a good browsing through last, I think, 7 or 8 days. Some refreshing thoughts, refreshing course of what is studied. This is how, even independently, also everyone spending that 10, 15, 20 minutes for every of the text which we are studying, we can go through the browsing. If you do, then the thing heard can be remembered and it can become our own personal information, knowledge, conviction, sadhana. This is what is our job to do. Dhire dhire we have to become these three: Swadhyaya, Sadhana, and Prachara of the Shastra. Other than these three, the fourth thing should go away from our life, anything it is. Swadhyaya we are doing in the class and at home, Sadhana you are intensely doing, and then as a Seva, the Pravachana or the Prachara. If you can do Pravachan, wo karo, nahi to help in the Prachara. So everybody should become SSP. SSP also means Sarva Sangha Parityagi. SSP means Swadhyaya Sadhana Pravachan. Bas. Now, what is a asana? According to our Bhagwan's mantras, we are seeing Kapilaji. Sthira Sukham Asanam. I am chanting the sutra number 46. Sthira Sukham Asanam. So asana means it should be Sukha, it should be Sthira. स्थिर है सुख नहीं है तो देन वो स्थिर नहीं रहेगा। अब सुख है और स्थिर नहीं है तो फिर वो नीचे विल स्लीप। Therefore स्थिरम एंड सुखम. Sukha means non-painful, comfortable. That's it. Patanjali says he is not even caring it is a Padmasanam or it is Siddhasanam or it is Artha Padmasanam or Vajrasanam. He is not at all worried. But the Vyasa Bhagavan and others have told us about all of them. Padmasana and Siddhasana are the ones. We have added one more called as Sukhasana. In our Sukhasana definition, it also is sitting on a chair with hands is less preferred. Without hands वाला chair में बैठकर नीचे पाँव को टच करने वाला सपोर्ट रखकर then putting your hands on your knee exactly when you sit on the ground when you cannot. Sthira Sukham Asana. Never mind if you can't sit on the ground because of age or knee problem. जमाना बदल गया, कुर्सी में बैठो, भगवान को ऐतराज नहीं. जिनको बचपन से आदत है नीचे बैठने का योगासनास, they'll be able to sit. But not like the foreigners. You ask them to sit like it is impossible. उनके body structure has got habituated so much to the chairs and tables. If you don't allow them to sit on the chair, make them sit on ground, they can't fold the legs, they spread them, then we have to do namaskar to them. Isn't it? So sthira sukham asanam. In other words, we have to, through lots of classes and other practices, achieve the asana siddhi of able to sit straight, unmoving from bottom, unmoving from the top, at least for 40 minutes to 1 hour. You know that when we really become sthira chitta and then start doing any of the things, bhajan, kirtana in the manme, yeah, even japa, not in 1 hour, 2 hour, 10, 12 hours also, one can be stable. When the mind is empty, I have nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. But I am taking the name of my Lord's name I am taking. I am looking at his Sundara Divya Rupa. Or if you know Gita, the total text or Bhagavatam, but in your own mind screen, you are just browsing through the play of the entire Gita, play of the entire Stotra, Rama Bhujanga Prayata, or play of the entire Bhagavata 12 skandhas. बैठ गए बस बॉडी का कॉन्शियसनेस हम छोड़ दिए वी हैव बिकम बियॉन्ड इट यू शुड एम एट दैट वन एक बार बैठ गए तो 6 घंटे नहीं हिलना हाँ इन द 6 घंटे 20 into 6 12 टाइम्स 3 into 6 18 टाइम्स मैं पूरा विष्णु सहस्रनाम पढ़ लिया 6 घंटे में और 6 घंटे में 108 बार होल हनुमान चालीसा विदाउट मूविंग or Lalita Parayanam, 30 minutes it takes each time. So 2 plus 6 into 6, 12 times. So this is the one has to go on experiment. There are million things to experiment and achieve in spirituality. Just like we have million things in the world to get lost and get caught up and get destroyed. So Sthira Sukhamasanam discussed. Then the next sutra says Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. So the Prayatna Shaithilya, as just now I said, when we don't have many of the other goals to achieve, then there's no Prayatna to make the body agitated. That is called Prayatna Shaithilya, which helps in the Sthira Asana. So to Ananta Samapatti Bhyam, just meditate on the stability of the Ananta Bhagavan. Lakshmana Swami, Balarama, then Ananta Avatar. अनंत भगवान के स्टेबिलिटी में हम ध्यान करें our body also becomes. It's a special blessings boon that is given. याद रखना some things taught to us by the gurus to do. When we do them, in the doing only there is result. Some things are such one. In the doing there is no result. Then the guru gives the power to it by his sankalpa. That gives the result. Little subtler it is. So here it is that one. Ananta Samapati Bhyam, when you meditate on Ananda's position, my Sankalpa will bless you to become stable at the body level. Sthira Sukham Asanam. You understood? That's how it works, no? Like what is the writing the will? To summon them, those who are devoted to me, I am writing this will. उन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया इनके अनुयायी थे बस उनको प्रॉपर्टी मिल गया. In the same way, the property of the Guru is called the Shakti. Helps us when we invoke them. And invocation is doing what they say. And this Ananta Samapatti is the instruction given. When done, the grace comes. Okay. Then what is the result of it? Like when we saw Yama Niyama 10 sadhanas and their siddhis were told, for this siddhis, tataha dvandva anabhigataha. When asana siddhi happens, you are beyond the body, then body related all dvandvas of heat or cold or any sounds coming, we are no more disturbed by it. Dvandva anabhigata sthiti. Then only we go beyond the body and senses to the next level of mind. Dvandva anabhigatatva is the siddhi result out of the asana siddhi. Okay, so yama niyama asana are done. Now the fourth one is pranayamaha. 3, 4 sutras are used for it. Tasmin sati, I am doing 49 sutra. Tasmin sati shvasa prashvasayoho gati vichchedah pranayamaha. So tasmin sati, when the asana becomes sthira, now prana apana, prana, shvasa prashvasa are the words used here. The shvasa, the inhaling, prashvasa, exhaling. Gati vichchedah, absolutely, almost there stand still. That achievement is called technically as pranayama. Very minimum pranas, just required for the body maintenance, involuntarily happening. Beyond that, my attention is not there on them at all. I am attending now to the higher koshas, let us say Vanomaya, Vijnanamaya. Tasmin sati shwasa prashvasayoho gati vichchedah pranayama. Ultimate to be achieved. But for that, the 3-4 sadhanas are said to begin with in the next sutra. What it is? कि बाह्य अभ्यंतर स्तंभ वृत्ति देश काल संख्याभिः परिदृष्ट दीर्घ सूक्ष्म. परिदृष्ट मीन्स वहां के विचार करके ऋषि मुनि गुरुओं ने हमको ये दिया कि ऐसे करोगे तो प्राणायाम होता है. What are the 3 pranayamas? Bhashya, Abhyantara, Stambha. Vritti means doing pranas. So Bhashya Vritti is exhaling. Anta means inhaling. Stambha means holding. So these are the 3 practices to be done to get hold on the prana shakti. Hold on the in and out of prana, which is called as pranayama, named third sadhana. So, fourth sadhana. So Bahya Abhyantara Stambha Vritti. Second, Desha Kala Sankhyavihi. Use the Desha, the chest or the heart of the place. The Kala, you decide the time, how long you want to do them. Sankhyavihi. How many inhalings, how many stops, how many counts the inhaling, how many counts the kumbhaka, then how many counts the exhale. All of that we have seen. Then third one is Dirgha Sukshmaha. The Shwasa and Prashwasa should be Dirgha but very sukshma. So opposite of dirgha is hasva. Opposite of sukshma is thula. Outside it is coming. So dirgha mein lamba kheench rahe. Sukshma is only inside the nostrils it is happening. You can do it right now also. Deeply you are inhaling, exhaling. That's called dirgha. But silently you are doing without even movement of even the nostrils or nose anything. That's called sukshmata. No, that dirgha sukshma, dhire dhire, we withdraw from in such a manner that as it is said in the first sutra, gati vichcheda sthiti happens. Tasmin sati shwasa prashvasayoho gati vichchedah pranaya. Okay, so along with these 3, there is a 4th way of pranayama also, suddenly doing the kumbhaka. That is what is said in the next sutra number 51. Bahya Abhyantara Vishaya Akshepi Chaturtaha. Bahya-antara Vishaya Akshepi means not after the Bahya Kumbhaka, not after the Antah Kumbhaka. Suddenly any time doing the Kumbhaka, able to do for that amount of time is called a Chaturtaha Pranayama. That in fact should be done after the earlier 3 are done for a long time, and that's only proof that we got puckered in the first 3 pranayamas. What are the 3? Kumbhaka, Puraka, Rechaka, Kumbhaka. इसका पकड़ मिलने के बाद any time you are able to do the stambhanam of the vayu. Then comes the falashruti of the pranayama sadhana. 2 are told. One is what? Tatah kshiyate prakasha avaran. When we master the pranayama, the prakasha avaran of the buddhi, mana, indriyas, the covering goes away. That means they become prakasha yukta. They become active, alert, agile. So upadhis become very perfect in their respective functionings. Not like now they are very lazy, and if you try to employ them, they are dull-witted. लेजीनेस मतलब शुरू ही नहीं करना, डल विटेड मीन्स कर रहे हैं लेकिन समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Like your children lazy mean they don't study book. Dull witted mean they are studying but nothing entering inside. That way our indriyas faculties changes. That position changes called as prakasha avaranam kshiyate. Tata kshiyate prakasha avaranam. This is the upadhi level of benefit out of the pranayama. What is the inner benefit? Inner benefit is dharana sucha yogyata manasaha. The mind becomes yogya for able to do the dharana dhyana samadhi, the antaranga yoga sadhanas. So pranayama helps us in getting the yogyata for the inner dharana dhyana samadhi. हो गया? So yama niyama asana pranayama we have seen. So the last fifth one in this particular second sadhana pada, out of the 8 limbs, the last fifth one, 3 more will be the next. Third Vibhuti Pada. We'll see them. Here the Pratyahara is explained as what? Ki Savishaya Asamprayoge Chitta Sarupa Anukara Iva Indriyanam Pratyahara. This is called as Pratyahara, my dear friends. What it is? Ki Vishaya Asamprayoge. Vishaya Asamprayoge. When the Indriyas are not allowed to go into their own respective objects. Chitta Sarupa Anukara. These Indriyas get the Swarupa of their own origin, their own nature, their own reality. That's called Chitta. Chitta Swarupa Anukara Iva. That's called a Pratyahara. Therefore, Indriyon ka sadhana hai Pratyahara. What is the sadhana? Indriyas are not at all there. Then what have they happened to them? They have become one with Chitta. Now this, how much related this topic to what we studied just now in Vedanta. Chitta alone expresses as indriyas. When the objects to perceive are there, when all the objects to perceive are dropped, Chitta has, indriyas have no function to do, then what they happen to them? They go back from where they came. कहाँ से आया वो? चित्त से. Therefore, चित्त स्वरूपानुकारा इवा इंद्रियाणाम is called as the pratyahara. In our Upanishad class also, same thing we were saying, consciousness alone is chitta. Chitta alone is expressing as the indriyas. And our goal is the pure Brahman, pure conscious prajnanam, which is not with any upadhi. अब ये बात समझ लेना. After listening to today's morning Vedanta class, whether it is Brahmadeva or whether it is Indra, and all of their antakaranas, whatever they have, they all are nothing but the upadhi and Parabrahma. Example is water. देखो, water is raining as a rain, and because of that the crops are growing. But still, that crop growing aspect of the water is upadhi on the water. It has no other special identity independent. So too, same water, when it is a river, you made a canal. To the canal also again you are allowing the farming, isn't it? So that functioning doesn't change the identity of the water. Same water again you use for drinking purpose by putting it through various tunnels, pipes into the overhead tank and into the your own pipes. Same water, when it comes as floods and wipes away, वो भी उसका उपाधि है पानी का, destructive उपाधि expression. Isn't it? It comes as tsunami and then takes the whole town only with it. एक ही पानी का अलग अलग रूप प्रकोप देख रहे हो कि नहीं? बट पानी same one Paramatma only, as creator Brahma, as maintainer Vishnu, expressing. All this will be seen tomorrow. Same thing is here. Ki chitta swarupa anukara iva indriyanam, that is called as pratyahara. And how do you achieve it? By stopping the indriyas in going into the objects. How do you do that? And we devalue the objects. By recognizing that the ananda is in the self, not in the objects. जब ये बात पक्का हो जाता है, पकड़ में आता है, then disinterested in the objects, therefore indriyas are not going to embrace them, then they have no need to function, they go into the chitta swarupa anukara iva indriyanam pratyahara. Then इसका फलश्रुति क्या है? तथा परमावश्यता इंद्रियाणम, the supreme indriya vasha, that will happen when this pratyahara sadhana is established in. So this is how by Patanjali Maharshi Kripa, by the Kapila Maharshi Kripa, by Hiranyagarbha Kripa, Parabrahma Paramatma Kripa, and here Vyasa Maharshi Kripa, all Yoga Acharyas Kripa, we have done the second sadhana pada. Tomorrow when we meet, we will be studying the third one, the Vibhuti pada. It has got, मेरे ख्याल में, equal number of 55 sutras, I think. और 54, या 56 एक ज्यादा ही है इसमें. The last one has less sutras, only 35. So this 56 bhog wala third vibhuti pada we will be studying from tomorrow steadily. Therefore, your kind, wonderful presence is welcomed, appreciated. For the sadhana pada conclusion, we are doing arati. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति तमेव भान्तम तस्य भासा सन. ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे आदिशेषरूपाय पतंजलि महर्षि धीमहि तन्नो पतंजलि प्रचोदयात्. ओम व्यासाय विष्णुपाय नमो ब्रह्मदेव वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. बोल मंगल गुरुदेव. बोल श्री हिरण्यगर्भ भगवान की जय. बोल श्री कपिल भगवान की जय. बोल श्री पतंजलि भगवान की जय. बोल श्री वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. पार्वती मते हर हर महादेव हर. So we are announcing the conclusion of second sadhana path. Thank you.